Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Grounded down the third baseline. Molitor scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Simeon's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter,
Next for New York, Lou Gehrig. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Green looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 496 on his career as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. Now 1-0 Yanks. Orlando Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Paul Molitor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack early.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
To the plate now, John Olerud. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Oh.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And here is the aforementioned catcher. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Molitor on third with 2 out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He set the payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olerud has it for the first out.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In now, Mickey Mantle. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. 2 down, no one on base. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Posada behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped up. Simeon waits on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Sean Green, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out a stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate, Marcus Semien popped him up. Torres over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Base is empty, 2 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ryu's ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, Don Mattingly. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Hit on the ground to third. But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ryu now on 2-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Green waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 3-2. And this is popped up near second base. Simeon will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 3-0. George Springer the next to hit as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
To 1-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out
Now
there,
batting,
guys.
the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor. The short hit hard. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. That brings up Mickey Mantle. Ryu steps into his windup. 1-1 on its way.
Hey!
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Posada over at second. Torres at first, 1 gone. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the first baseman,
John Mattingly will bat next. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud. That's popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you can see, both starters working in the low 90s, 91 and 90, the top fastball velocities. Next to bat for Toronto, Matt Meyer. Here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for Toronto. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, still down 3-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Chatwood enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Alfonso Soriano will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Gehrig, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses 2-1. Chatwood playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 3-1.
Aye. Helpful.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
That's
And
ball
a good
2.
pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Squared that one up just a little late. Full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two, here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Back goes Springer. Still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Carl Edwards Jr.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Hey. 1-2 to Sean Green. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And now in the box, Marcus Semien. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Semien, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit is George Springer. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 8-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Don Mattingly. One and one, here it comes.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 2-1. Popped him up. Molitor has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last AB. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Lou Gehrig. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And another foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Paul Molitor.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Paul Molitor. 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
The batter will be John Olerud. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now to the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano, singled in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Aaron Judge. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off again, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as the lead holds at 8-0. Now it'll be Matt Meyer. Flew out last time up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Driving forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Bouncer up the middle, reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, John Green.
Stepping in next, Sean Green. He bounced out last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still 8-0. Joel Paynes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joel
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
The first baseman, number 23, Mantle.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Don Mattingly. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
So next to bat will be DJ LeMahieu, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
1 strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Mattingly rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Yanks leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now to Oscar Hernandez. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The 1-2. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Aaron O'Day answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Aaron O'Day.
George Springer will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Simeon leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it misses. 3-1 now. Bo Bichette will be next. The 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mantle's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next it'll be Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Men on third with 2 down. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
We got a
3-2 now.
3-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Alfonso Soriano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Hernandez, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Aaron Judge. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Slow little grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. Touche, sir.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Jorge Posada changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 8-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Paul Molitor starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in will be John Olerud. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-1. Popped up. Posada shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Meyer.
Ready now is Matt Meyer. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Orlando Hernandez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.